What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on February 7th, 2020. As always, I'm starting off here with figures that are available now. I do want to go ahead and point out, though, with some of these figures, expect them to drop in and out of availability online. That tends to happen. A pop will be up for a while, then it'll say that it's sold out, but just be patient. Check back with the website. They basically just put up a certain number available at a time. So if it says it's sold out, that does not mean that it's gone forever. Again, just check back with the website. But you see the figures that have become available include the pink bombshell Joker, which is with Hot Topic. Also with Hot Topic, they have the Grim Knight. That's Batman as the Grim Knight, based off of DC's Dark Knight's Metal series, which I've read the series. I've talked about that previously on the channel. I do think that's a cool pop. I still look forward to eventually getting a statue of him with all of his guns and everything. I think that was just too difficult for Funko to pull off with the pop figure, so they have him with the Blaze. But yeah, he's most known for having a ton of guns, basically. You also see here available the Summer Stitch. I know a lot of people had been waiting on that one, and that is a scented pop. This is one that did go up on the website. It does say that it's sold out at the time of this recording, but like I said, more than likely it will get a restock online. You also see here with Barnes & Noble that they have two exclusives that have become available. This does include on their website, they have their variant of Stephen King, of course, with the blood splatter on him and everything, and the axe in hand in the book as well. Then they also have Waldo and Wolf together as well. With Walmart, they have these latest WWE pops here. They have Andre the Giant, which is a 6-inch figure, of course, doing him justice there as a pop figure. They also have Hulk Hogan, of course, ripping off his shirt. That's a classic pose for him. Those are some more figures, again, dropping in and out availability online, but of course, you can check in store as well. And then there are the Ad Icon Pocket Pops. These are actually common items that you can find with various retailers. Some other common pops that have become available include the Morton Salt Girl, which I think is a really awesome looking pop, in terms of design and the color of it. I think it's one of the early standouts for this particular year. Also, the Devil Wears Prada pops have become available. You see the two of them there. And the Ava DuVernay Director Pop is available as well. Not sure about Catherine Bigelow. I've not seen her listed anywhere just yet, or I haven't seen her in store either, but I would imagine she's on the way very soon as well. You see here the creature from A Quiet Place that is available. It still reminds me a lot of a Demogorgon, but of course, again, that is the creature from A Quiet Place, has released. We also have here Vincent van Gogh, Leonardo da Vinci. Those are pretty easy to find. And then just released, I think here, I just saw it listed today, Alfred with Wayne Manor is available also, that Pop Town. Now, one of the latest items available on the Funko shop is this 10-inch Cthulhu. At this point, there are a lot of Cthulhu figures from Funko, and I'm not complaining because he is a very cool looking character. This one is actually still available on the Funko shop if you are interested. And then this pop here, I think this is very cool. I already got my pre-order in for this figure here. This is in support of the RSPCA. We know that the bushfires are still going on in Australia, and of course the wildlife is affected by this. So you see here this Bushfire Heroes Pop, which you can pre-order with Pop Culture, their website, and I will put a link down in the description. The pop actually releases as of June, and of course, again, the proceeds go to help out the RSPCA. And this pop, it is well designed. It's kind of sad for me at the same time because I have actually seen some of the footage of the animals literally being affected directly by the fire, being injured by the fire. It's rough to see, but again, this is for a very good cause. So if you can help out, if you're interested in the figure, like I said, I will put a link down in the description. Couple of random things here. You see that there are some new Marvel Pocket Pops and tea sets that are available with Target, but these are kid sizes. Do keep that in mind, and you can check the website, of course, for availability. The box lunch exclusive Stitch here with the the ducks and the Ugly Duckling book, that is available on Monday. It's going to be available as of Monday with box lunch, so do be on the lookout for that. And then also Sid and Marty Krofft, they are getting a star on the Walk of Fame. And in celebration of that, Funko is going to have these gold variants here of HR Pufnstuf as well as Sleestack available at Funko Hollywood. And they will be available as of February 13th. So if you're going to be in the area, do keep those in mind. I don't know anything about them available beyond Funko Hollywood. Like I said, there are Funko Hollywood exclusives that will be available as of February 13th. Moving right along here, still some more random bits of information. The upcoming Hot Topic and Box Lunch exclusive Pocket Pops that you see here, that does include Wally and the Flocked Lady from Lady and the Tramp. Those are coming out soon, no specific release date to them. And then also you see here some upcoming Amazon exclusives that does include Goku eating the noodles that you see there. I still really like the design of that pop. I love how he has the puffed out cheeks and the noodles, you know, of course, going into his mouth. I think that's really well designed. And then also here, Barley in cosplay from the movie Onward, which you know, if you haven't seen the movie yet, I think it is kind of tough, and you're not familiar with the characters. If they're new characters, kind of tough to get hyped about the pops, but you know, hopefully the movie turns out well. And I do think this is a good looking pop, but just not a lot to say about it, you know, because like I said, we haven't seen the movie at this point. But again, Barley in cosplay, of course, is from the movie Onward. And then Paka Paka, which has already been available in some GameStop locations. There are some GameStop locations that actually had the machines. I haven't seen one in my area, but if you're not being able to track them down, they are going to be available with Amazon as of March. I'm focusing now on some more Hot Topic exclusives that are releasing this month. That does include the 6-inch Kurama, the Diamond SpongeBob SquarePants, and of course, if they're going to do a Diamond SpongeBob, this variant of him makes a lot of sense there, you know, with the rainbow from his hands there. Also, the Venomized Green Goblin is still on the way. That's one that, you know, of course, you could have pre-ordered already. I got my pre-order in. Really looking forward to receiving that pop. Then there's also the Glow-in-the-Dark Naruto 6-pack, the Glow-in-the-Dark Mitsuki Sage Mode, and then the Bradley with Chase as well from Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, so be on the lookout for these pops, and of course, as they become available, I will give you all reminders about them, and I'll try to do community posts as well. So again, be on the lookout for these. They are still on the way this month. I covered some Emerald City Comic-Con exclusives last time. I'm not going to go back through that full list. You can check that video out if you missed it. But here are 3 that are confirmed to be on the way for this convention, which, remember, this convention takes place in mid-March, so around the 12th or 13th, that is when these figures should become available with their shared retailers. And right now, there is no list for the shared retailers. We won't find that out until very close to the convention, but you see some figures that are going to be a part of this convention. They do include Milhouse, of course, from The Simpsons. We have Zatanna, that one I'm still very excited about, and also the Tanker Bug from Starship Troopers, which I really like the effect that they have there where it's actually spitting out that ooze or whatever you want to call it there. So yeah, these are 3 pretty cool exclusives for Emerald City Comic Con. And like I said, if you missed the last video where I talked about some more exclusives for this convention, do make sure you check that out. There are some more MLB Pops on the way. I still notice that with the MLB Pops and some other, you know, sports as well that are represented, Funko does tend to use just a limited number of poses. But I will say, I feel like they are stepping up things in terms of design, where they put little details with the players so you can really tell them apart, you know, beyond, of course, their uniform and their number. So I think those details are appreciated there. But again, these MLB Pops are coming soon. Once they start to show up on websites and hit stores and everything, I will give you a reminder about them. And then 2 pops here that are on the way include a pop based off of I Dream of Jeannie. Of course, we have the actual Jeannie there, which I think she looks pretty accurate, you know, to the series. And then also Shantae is on the way. I honestly don't know much about this character. I know that she has a series of games, and she definitely has a following. It's just I've never played one of her games. I've rarely seen anybody play any of her games. I think I may have seen just one playthrough that I caught one time, but she definitely does have a following. I know some people are very excited about that pop, and it is very well designed also. So it's coming soon, and of course, you know, once it becomes available, I will give you all that reminder. And yes, there are more Pokemon Pops on the way, including Vulpix, Mewtwo, Mr. Mime, and Pichu. I definitely want to hear from Pokemon fans. What do you think about these designs? Again, I am not a fan personally, but I do think these are some very interesting looking characters. They're very colorful, so they look cool to me. And I know somebody's already saying why they do this character but not that character. And I always feel like I have to remind people, Funko has not gone anywhere. You know, they're still around. So instead of saying, why haven't they done such and such? I mean, it's okay if you have your wants, but to say, you know, to complain about them not doing something just doesn't quite make sense to me, because there's still the potential for them to do it, you know. And yeah, there's definitely going to be more Pokemon Pops this year. There's already been that rumored list that I shared previously. I know that list at least included Cubone. So again, like I said, be patient and we'll see what other figures they are able to produce in the near future here. You also see some Frozen 2 Pops, or I should say some more Frozen 2 Pops on the way, including Elsa riding Nock, Olaf with Bruni, and the Bruni figure on his head is so small I actually overlooked it at first. I was like, why is this Olaf different, or what is different about it? But yeah, he does have Bruni on his head there. And then of course there's also a standalone Bruni pop as well, so be on the lookout for these coming soon. As these figures start to release, of course I will give you all reminders about them. And we're going to get to a couple of rumors here as always. I think the majority of this will pan out to be true, but time will tell. In April, it seems like there could be a Naruto pop ride available. I don't know the series, I don't follow the series, so I can't even speculate about what that might be. I'll let Naruto fans talk about that in the comments basically. Also, it seems like there could be a rainbow variant of the MTV Moon person on the way. And then with Back to the Future, it seems like there's going to be a lot of figures on the way, including Doc with Clock Tower, Marty with glasses, 1955 Marty, Doc with helmet, 2015 Doc, Biff Tannen, which I think is pretty cool, Marty in puffy vest, Marty in the future outfit as well. And I think there's another one I shared previously. I want to say Doc with Einstein, I think, is another rumored figure. But yeah, it seems like Back to the Future is going to get a lot of love from Funko again pretty soon. As far as Disney villains are concerned, we could see Maleficent on throne and Hades on throne. I'm looking forward to seeing how those turn out. I think it'd be cool also if with Hades, if they could actually do the fire on his thumbs, that would be pretty awesome. I'm not sure if they could do that or not, but that would be cool to see. Also seems like there's another full Fortnite wave on the way, no surprise there. And it would include 8-Ball, Ghoul Trooper, Galaxy, Scratch, Blackheart, Ultima Knight, and The Scientist. And then I've covered this previously, I just want to mention it again. It still seems like Stan Lee and his Ragnarok outfit from that particular cameo is still on the way. From the Jungle Cruise, it seems like we could get at least The Rock's character, the main character from the movie. This is pretty exciting for me personally. It seems like The Last of Us is going to get pop figures, and I really hope that pans out to be true. So far I've only seen Ellie mentioned, but I would assume that there would be Joel and Ellie and hopefully a clicker as well. That would be really awesome because I really do love The Last of Us, one of my favorite games of all time. Really looking forward to the sequel as well. With the Mighty Ducks, it seems like there's going to be a full wave of Mighty Ducks pops. With the X-Men movie pops, I want to come back to this. I'm not sure if this list has changed or not. I did share it previously, but I'm just being thorough just in case. So it seems like we could get 2 variants of Wolverine, one of him in his jacket, one of him in the tank top, Magneto, Mystique, Professor X, Storm, Beast, Jean Grey, Cyclops, Rogue, and Nightcrawler. And yes, this would be the movie version of Nightcrawler, but I really feel like Funko is going to make it happen to give us the comic book version as well. I just feel like Funko is going to do a lot of big things this year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that. So that is going to do it for this edition of Funko News. As always, I hope everybody got something out of this. And as always, I definitely want to hear what you are looking forward to. I do like when people talk about things that they want to see Funko make. I just don't get why some people criticize the company for not doing something like when I said, there is the potential for it to still happen. But yeah, if you found this video to be helpful, definitely make sure that you drop a like on it. Share it if you think it's going to help out other collectors. Do remember that I do have channel memberships available now. And of course, that will unlock, loyalty badges and emojis that you can use within the chat. And, that'll especially be cool for live streams. And I will be able to add on more custom emojis as I have more people join up for the channel memberships. And I'm also going to do some additional community posts for channel members as well. So do be on the lookout for those if you decide to take advantage of that. But again, thank you all so much for checking out this video, and I will talk to you all again real soon.